Welcome to an introduction of the SWIFT feature, Trusting Family Partnerships. I'm Dan.
And I'm Allison. As you'll recall, this domain is one of 5 evidence-based concepts that, when implemented together, transforms teaching and learning for success of all students. The Family and Community Engagement domain has 2 features, Trusting Family Partnerships and Trusting Community Partnerships. Today, we are exploring Trusting Family Partnerships.
Trusting Family Partnerships are about 4 big ideas. First, family members and school staff have respectful interactions. Second, trusting family partnerships are mutually beneficial relationships with shared responsibility for student learning. Third, family members have opportunities for meaningful involvement in their child's education and in the life of the school. And fourth, the school responds to family interests and involvement in a culturally responsive manner.
Research shows us that family-school partnerships lead to improved outcomes. For students, we know that students with parents who partner with schools are more likely to earn better grades and test scores, be promoted to the next grade, attend school regularly, have better social skills and adapt well to school, graduate from high school, or attend vocational technical school or college. We also know that families benefit from partnerships with schools in multiple ways, such as increased involvement in the community, improved perceptions of school, stronger commitment to school, and increased confidence in parenting skills. We also know that as a result of family partnerships with schools, school staff experienced increased job satisfaction, improved instruction, and better communication with family members.
So, how are we going to facilitate trusting family partnerships? Let's unpack these 5 practices that are recommended for us to get started. Practice 1. Engage with students and families. Practice 2. Obtain input and feedback. Practice 3. Provide families with many engagement opportunities. Practice 4. Facilitate home-school communication. And Practice 5. Provide information to families.
Let's look at Practice 1, Engage with students and families. It's important that we establish a welcoming tone at the beginning of the school year by personally contacting each family. It's important that we know our students by name and that we're actively involved in their school activities. We should ensure that administrators are approachable and available to students and family members. The school principal can play an important role in staying directly engaged in students' day-to-day activities. Parents of students at one school identified the principal involvement as a factor that facilitated partnerships between families in the school. It's also important that we know the ethnic and cultural backgrounds of families in the school and incorporate this knowledge when planning school activities, celebrations, and opportunities for family involvement.
Practice number 2. Obtain input and feedback from family members and school staff. Let families know that there's an open-door policy with school administrators and encourage them to share ideas and suggestions. Assess school staff members' attitudes and beliefs about family-school partnerships and family members' perceptions of the quality of partnerships between families and school staff. Obtain input and feedback from families. For example, develop a questionnaire to obtain suggestions and feedback from all families for school governance decisions. Facilitate decision-making with all school stakeholders, including family members, to promote continuous school improvement and growth. The Irvington School Administrative Team, a K-8 school in Portland, Oregon, developed 3 potential school vision statements and priorities that aligned with the SWIFT framework. The administrative team, which included administration, teacher, staff, and family representatives, wanted to give all family members the opportunity to have a say in the school's vision and priorities. So they created an innovative way to obtain family input. The team created a portable bulletin board with 3 school vision statements on the left and the priorities on the right. Irvington School primarily serves children who geographically are close to the school, and so they either walk to school or are transported by parents, with a few riding the bus. As families walk their children to school or drop them off, the principal and assistant principal handed to each family 1 dot to vote for a vision statement and 3 dots to vote for the top 3 priorities. The portable board was put outside the school each morning and afternoon for 1 week to reach as many families as possible.
Practice 3. Provide family members with multiple opportunities to engage with the school. One idea is to create a family-run warm welcome team that facilitates family-to-family communication and informs new families about the school and any opportunities for involvement. Another idea is to provide activities for families such as international events, back-to-school functions, and parent education opportunities. These help create a sense of community. You can also facilitate family participation by offering activities at different times during the day or night and providing transportation and childcare for families. It's also important to recruit family members from all segments of the school population to participate in various committees, including leadership and school governance committees. Family members from diverse cultures can easily feel disconnected from their child's school. For schools to successfully engage all families, they must employ practices that embrace and welcome culturally diverse families as fully included members of the school community. This was accomplished at one school, which was committed to building and sustaining partnerships with families by ensuring that all family members had a sense of belonging in the school. Family leaders at the school ran a warm welcome team to communicate with all families and to welcome and inform new families about the school. These seasoned parents reached out to new families, helping them make connections at the school. The parents who are members of the team call other families and ask if they need help and how they would like to get involved at the school. This person-to-person connection was identified as especially important to new families.
Practice number 4. Facilitate frequent, respectful, and reciprocal communication between the home and the school. Identify families' preferred modes of communication. Provide classroom and school newsletters written in a casual and friendly style, which inform families of school-wide and class-specific events, activities, and lessons. Use home-to-school and school-to-home notebooks to facilitate daily communication. Provide quick and effective responses to families' questions and concerns. Some parents shared how the use of classroom and school newsletters, text messaging, email, and phone calls facilitated communication between them and their children's teachers. Other parents have shared that frequent, open communication made parents feel more valued and facilitated partnerships. It's important to identify families' preferred modes of communication, such as with whom, how often, and when. Some families may appreciate text messages or emails, while others may find it interruptive. The key is to provide information in multiple formats.
Practice 5. Provide families information needed to support their children's educational progress. It's important that we equip families with knowledge of things like benchmarks and core content standards for their child's grade level. We should also ensure that families know how to access their children's individual student performance data and that they also know how to interpret the data. We should supply guidance and tools for families to regularly monitor, reinforce, and guide their children's academic and behavioral progress. We should also provide families with information about practices that support literacy and math skills development.
So, we just covered the 5 practices that are good launching points for trusting family partnerships. Let's briefly debrief as we think about our own district and building. Why is creating trusting family partnerships important? Discuss what strengths are already in place. Discuss opportunities for growth. Set goals and next steps.